Alright, we're live. Finally. I've only been trying to get the GoPro to connect to my phone for the last 5-10 minutes. Get the chat here on the computer. Alright. Chat is up. Let some people jump in. Wow, Jacob, you made it. You're not fired. Can't believe it. You, Bentley, and Kim were all fired yesterday. You never showed up. Wish I had a better setup here. Maybe screen turn on. Alright. Maybe move GoPro there, maybe? I don't know. Maybe. Trying to get a better setup here. World? Who knows? Ignore it. Alright, trying to get better setup here. Not sure why I didn't just do this before it started, but oh well. Y'all are probably getting dizzy. Everything's fine here. No. I have you guys in the wrong hand. Jeez. I got set up here eventually. Everything's fine. Blake the Collector, good evening. Live again today. Yeah, we're live. To be honest, I don't have a schedule. If I feel like getting, I feel like jumping on live, so I go live. No schedule here. Yet, anyhow. Maybe eventually we'll get a schedule, but right now when I feel like going live, I'm going live. So. Alright. What's live? Not a bad setup. That should work. Alright. Everything's fine here. Alright, get back to the live here. Blake, it shouldn't. We're fully charged today, so if it dies, then there's something severely wrong. Jacob, do you got any members yet? Not yet. Kind of feel like I'm begging, but not. I was looking in the YouTube studio thing today, and it said to make a post for members, and that's why I made a second post. Just feel like I'm begging, but it's totally up to you guys. If you want to become members of the channel, have at it, but I'm not begging. I just feel like I'm begging. Good evening, Zill. That was 6 lines, Zill. I missed Joey's stream today. He didn't go live. So at least you only had one stream. This is the only stream you had today, so don't get in trouble. Blake the Collector, do you think a GoPro will last 16 miles going about 3 to 6 miles per hour in the freezing cold? That's a good question. Probably, I'd say probably not, because GoPros do not have, well, especially the 11s. I don't know about any of the other ones, but I know the 11s do not have very good battery in the cold. Actually, in the manual, it says if it's cold to keep the battery close to your body to keep it warm. Otherwise, it's fixing to go dead pretty quick. So, I think that's why it was so dead yesterday, because it's down here in the basement where it's cold. Zoe, you're doing good. I'm doing good now. How about you? Also, Zoe, he said yesterday that he wasn't going, that he was gonna be crazy, and his hotspot ran out of data, so he didn't go live today, and maybe not tomorrow either, but we'll see. Oh man. I must not. I was in yesterday's live, I thought. I must have missed that. Hey, He should just go live in his garage. Blake the Collector, did you get any snow yet? Yeah, over the weekend we actually got about 5 inches. I actually have a short video up when it was snowing pretty good. But we actually got some snow this morning. It was only like a dusting because it then turned to rain. And it is crazy out there right now. Oh, you saw it super early during the live. Yeah, no wonder I missed it because I didn't jump in till like afternoon. So that's fine. He might have just had a busy day and couldn't go live today. Hopefully he's on tomorrow. Yeah, Jacob. Snow. You have to check out not my latest short, but my next to latest short to see some white powder. Oh man. School got canceled due to 1 inch of snow. Yeah, they were saying about 1 inch today, but we never got it. We just got a dusting because then it turned to, I'll tell you what, when it turned to rain, it came down. But checking traps this morning was awful. Dart Sport. Zomarker, he went live around 7 a.m. My time, so as soon as I woke up, I got onto his stream. Yeah, I have classes during the day, so I have to jump in between classes. Alright. See you later, Jacob. One inch is crazy, but I don't understand because people don't know how to drive in the snow. Yeah, people go nuts when they see a snowflake. They can't drive. We were out plowing early, and I mean early, Sunday morning. We actually started around, it was around 9:30 on Saturday night, and we quit around, well, we got home at 3 a.m. Sunday morning, but we kind of quit when we hit a 5 foot by 2 foot round log with the snow plow going about 50-55 mile an hour on the road. So that was exciting. Hey, if it's ice or snow here, I'm good because I'm getting paid to stay home. Man. Nice. Oh, Zoe, can you work from home, or do you have to go into the office to work? My dad was living in Michigan. He would always tell me when he was a kid, school never closed because of snow. He would have to walk in like 10 feet. Yeah. When I'm cyber schooled, so when power goes out, I'm happy because no school for me. But Blake the Collector, did it bend the frame hitting that log? everything, it seems to be fine. Everything, it's running straight. Everything seems to be fine. But I'll tell you what, if we did not have the snowplow on it, on the truck, we would have wrecked, because there ain't no way we would have stayed on the road, because that would have wiped out the front axle. But everything seems fine. I don't know how it wouldn't have bent the frame or even cracked the frame. But Dodge for you. They just keep going. So I work in the office, but if something gets like a power outage, they just send us home or keep us home paid. Get paid to sleep and don't mind if I do. Yeah, it's an old one. In our little collection back here. Just ignore it. Yeah, Blake. Yeah, I think I'm always going to be doing live streams down here. Because last time I did a live stream up in my room, YouTube shut my live stream down because the rifle was in the background, so yeah, that's why we're doing it down here. Basement is a wreck, so just ignore it. Hit the like button. Hit that like thingy. At least someone hit it. It's always interesting to see what buttons do which. Like when I was trying to get my live stream going, I was trying to get the GoPro to connect to the phone here, and Bluetooth. I know Bluetooth was on the phone, but the camera would not connect to the GoPro app. So I had to go in and try and figure that out. And it said something about a setting on the GoPro being off, and had to turn that on. So that was interesting, trying to figure that out. Yeah, YouTube has gone downhill. They see a rifle in the background. Could just be because I'm not an adult, so that might be why they shut it down, but YouTube is so stupid with their policies. Blake the Collector, I have a 410 shotgun. Nice. Yeah, I have Creedmoor 6.5. I have Ruger 204. Actually no, that's a Savage. Savage 204 and a Ruger 22 WMR. So I have all those three in my room, so I'm prepared. So I've got a few people. My favorite and new one is a sparkly baby blue glitter 9mm. Nice. I only have two of my own rifles, and that's my 22 WMR, which I bought, and my 6.5 that I got for Christmas. And I use 20 WMR pretty much for squirrel hunting, and if I have to shoot something else, I use that. But and the 65 is my deer rifle. Literally, the handle and clips are all glitter. I hate glitter, to be honest. Basically, I can look at that stuff and it is everywhere. So I try to stay as far away from glitter as I possibly can. Yeah, shoot a person while look pretty. I'd show my WMR on the live stream, but I don't feel like having a live stream shut down, especially when I already have a warning. So everything's fine on my end. Like the collector, I'd like to use a revolver as an invasion gun, but I don't think it's very practical. You gotta have long rifles for invasions. If it jams up, you just use the stock. That'll take care of them. You just gotta hit them hard enough. Glitter does get everywhere. But the body gonna be everywhere anyways, so I'm not gonna make it pretty. Yeah, Blake, if you have bad aim, just use birdshot. Something will get them. Zilly has Zillies right now. The Roger. The Roger is a better home invasion pew-pew. Either that or a Glock. But every time I hold my Glock, my hand slowly turns to the left, sideways, and I start talking. Oh, Jacob, there's a huge lightning storm right now. get a long metal pole and go outside and hold it as high up in the sky as you can. What could possibly go wrong? I couldn't think of a single thing. Yeah, the battery's doing pretty good. Man breaks in, start throwing dishes at them and yell, "Why aren't these dishes clean?" That's one way to have to get out of cleaning dishes. Perfect. I actually have the 22 pistol sitting right over here. It's just out of frame, so yeah, that's perfect. You'll also tie a key to it too. Become the new Ben Franklin. Blake, how did y'all become a moderator? To be honest, I just started adding everyone as moderator. This is only half of the people that are moderators on the channel. But if everyone that was a moderator jumped on, the whole live chat would be blue. I mean, it already is all blue, but it would be really bad if everyone was a moderator. Good evening, LS. If you start throwing dishes at them, it will give them childhood trauma from their parents, and they will start cleaning the dishes and then leave. That's one way to clean the dishes and also get a free cleanup. You don't even have to. Zero labor for you. Perfect.
I'm live too. See?
So says you. Yeah, everyone would be moderators if... Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of moderators.
I'm not back in 15 minutes, but send a search party.
Is it raining out yet?
Yes, windy.
Yeah. Because I became mod because I paid him $500. Yeah, right. No. I'm a top mod for another YouTube channel, so that's why I'm one on here also. Yeah, what she said. Good evening, Michael Weatherhead. Yeah, just talk Zilly. Blake the Collector, are you a Snap-on guy? I am. Hence the Snap-on hat. Hey, Megs, come here. Come here. You wanna go out? We'll go out. You wanna go out? Tony, do you want to go out? It's kind of cold out there. Are you going out or not? Good grief. Just ignore the dogs that are just going, taking their good old time to go out. Go. Good grief. Nutmeg will be back here pretty quick. Yeah, Tony is the black dog. She's a lab mix. And as soon as she heard that door open, she hightailed it down here. Quite literally. Not like she just came down. She wanted to go out. She wanted to go out until she didn't want to go out. But I'm sure if I opened that door, Nutmeg would probably most likely be standing right there. There she is. Probably out there. Wow. Oh, they gone. Blake the Collector. I know if you guys owes a little money to the Snap One guys. Oh yeah, that can get expensive real quick. I personally don't have any Snap One tools, but second I have a job, you bet there's gonna be Snap One tools. Or even if I get a sponsor from them. Because I can get sponsors now. LS, is it cold there? Yes. Not as cold as it was the other day, but it's chilly. I'll tell you how cold it is. And we also got localized flooding expected here, so that's good. 50 degrees. Oh wow, it's actually 50 degrees, feels like 43. The temperature is actually higher than I thought. Alright, see ya, Zil. Getting pulled into a meeting about some upcoming projects. Sarcastic. See you around. See y'all, if not on my next live, or on Joey's live. Whenever he goes live. Blake the Collector, next week it's supposed to get really cold. Yeah, it's supposed to get pretty cold here too. Actually, next Wednesday, the high is actually 23 degrees, down a low of 16 degrees. So, here for the next, well, start cooling down on this coming Sunday, so this is a nice warm week. Nice warm week right now. Until starting Sunday, it's supposed to start dropping. And actually it's supposed to get some snow next week, so this is about to get really good for trapping. See ya, Zil. LS, I'm in Florida right now. Nice and warm there. Jacob Cox. Abe is fired. He is fired. He's been fired on the last quite a few streams. Well, Abe commented on one of my latest videos and said that I'm fired. But yet he hasn't been on any of my live streams, so who's actually fired? Because I was on his live stream yesterday, but he wasn't on any of mine. And I even told him that I was going live. But yeah. If he wants to join, he'll join. But if he's not gonna join, he's just gonna be fired, that's all. LS, that's to LS. Blake the Collector, next week on Wednesday our high is 19 while the low is -2. Wow, that's a little chilly. Just a hair chilly. Yeah, temperature is actually dropping for next week. It was a high like in the 30s, but now it's like 23, and yeah, temperature is just going down. Each day it's getting lower and lower. So, who knows, it could end up being in the teens as a high. That'd be a rough morning at chicken traps, I'll tell you that. LS, lots of rain, windy. Same here. Very, very rainy and very windy here. Wonder if we can get Bondo Billy in here. He hasn't been in a live stream for a long time, so let's see if we can get Bondo Billy in here. Go over here. Glitch. I went on Bondo Billy's community tab, and it said this channel hasn't posted. He's posting on the community channel like every other day. So, yeah. YouTube glitch at its best. Hey, Blue Boat. I was starting to wonder if you were going to jump in. Wonder if TLC will jump in. Zilly was in here a little bit ago, but she jumped out. Wow, we've been going for 37 minutes. This is a lot longer than we went yesterday with the GoPro. Battery's still doing pretty good. I shouldn't have said anything because now it'll probably die, but... And I can't plug the GoPro in while we're live, so... If it dies, well, and that's the last live stream today. Yeah, Blake. TLC and his craftsman. I wonder if this screen, back screen here works. Is touch screen. No, it's not. GoPro's leaning. Try that's bothering some of you. Just ain't saying anything.
You let them out.
I did. They wanted to go out.
Yeah, I know they
for the
wanted
most part.
I didn't want them out. That's why.
Well, they're out.
Whew.
Hopefully. Now the chair's wet.
Everything's wet. Water's running across the floor. Make sure you don't have anything of importance.
I don't know. Smells like window cleaner. Yeah. That thing hasn't made a noise for a while. Now the camera's leaning the other way. The door was shut a little bit. She didn't want to go up. Freaking dog. Oh yeah, wet dogs. Tawny just had to stand right here and make sure to shake herself off, and water went everywhere. Might actually be water on the computer. That's fine. Dirt sport. Blake the Collector. I was driving my John Deere 210 a few months ago, and I went down a steep hill, hit the brakes, and it kept rolling. Nice. Gotta have a little danger involved. If there ain't no danger involved, you ain't doing it right. And we said about putting a turbo on the Cub Lowboy, and to be honest, I'm a little leery of putting a turbo on that thing because it's already shearing pins off non-stop, and it already has, well, basically exhaust coming out of the crankcase, so I'm scared to put a turbo on it. Blake the Collector, Ttc when he sees house burning down. That's fine. Yeah, pretty much. Everything's fine. Yeah, our pellet stove is making a loud grinding noise. So I took the back cover off. I figured maybe I could track it down, and yeah, it hasn't made a noise for about an hour now. So unless it just takes that long for the gearbox on the back for the feeder auger to make one revolution, or what. I don't know if there's a tooth broke off or what, but something was making a loud grinding noise. But it very well could have just been vibrations. Who knows? Blake the Collector, compression tested my 210 and the regular PSI is 110 to 120, but mine dropped straight down to 40. Oh wow. Yeah, 40 PSI. That ain't very great. Is it rings? If it's rings, well, add some engine oil down in the spark plug hole on top of the piston, and it don't take much, just enough to go around the rings and give it a little seal. And if compression skyrockets, well then you need a rebuild. But if you put oil in there and compression don't move at all, well then your valve is tweaked just a little bit. So that's one little trick for you. Test if it's the rings or if it's the valve. Could just be a valve, who knows. Blueboat, the dog gave your PC free water cooling. Normally that'd be the case, but I don't see any water in it, so that's good. Roscoe, good evening. Yeah, that's a good sign there, Roscoe. Twice in 2 days. 2 days in a row. I don't know if I have TLC on Discord or not. Let's see if I have him as a friend. He may not even be on on here, so. Good evening. Roscoe, what did I miss? Not much. Just here rambling. Blake the Collector, I'm planning on going live soon. Nice. I'll try and jump in if I can. Now, who did I TLC? That's who I wanted to search up here. Let's see if he'll join. Or accept my friend request, and I'll let him know that we're live if he don't jump on. Blue Boat, he may be out with his lady. He very well could be. Roscoe, rambling. Now that's the best way to spend a nice chilled out evening. Nice. Yeah, it depends if I have anything to ramble about. A lot of streams I'm just sitting here silent. But I like doing live streams when I'm not sitting here in the awkward silence. So Blake the Collector, does TLC post regularly? He does not, but he does post. Unfinished project, Dark Sport. I wonder what the dogs are yapping about. What is your corn storage? It looks like an old trailer, but it's 12 foot up. You got it right. It is an old tractor trailer that we actually have two of them. Corn goes in one, and a bunch of other things are in there for storage, but the end that you guys saw is where the corn gets put, and then the other end is storage. Basically miscellaneous stuff in there. And we have at the other end of that barn, there's another trailer that we have oats in. And it's also our metal trailer, so. They're just trailer truck trailers that were put up there. The axles were taken out of them, they were put up there for storage. But they still have the fifth wheel and everything on them. Heck, there's actually lights on them yet. But back to Blake. Does TLC post regularly? He posted yesterday, but it was like 2 weeks since he has posted, but see, gave him a shout out yesterday. See if anyone went over to him. Someone might have. See if he accepted my friend request. Unfinished project. How did you get it up there? It was probably just 2 backhoes or something used to put it up there, but I didn't even exist when they were put up there, so I'm not a good one to ask. Blake the Collector. I subbed to him yesterday. Awesome. I do remember you said that you subbed to him, so. Discord went silent. It was like nothing happening. Technical difficulties. Just go out of it, go back in. Okay, we're back. Fresco. I subbed yesterday too. Awesome. Everyone go subscribe to TLC. Well, we call him TLC. His channel is called The Lonely Cowboy. Actually, that's just the name. But yeah, The Lonely Cowboy 1958. I can get his link and put it in the live chat for y'all. Has 29 subscribers, so if I can get him up here. No, I'm already on. Why did I do that? Copy link. Okay, now we'll throw this in here. Blake the Collector, how much did your GoPro cost? To be honest, I don't know. I got it for Christmas. So I don't know. I think they're around. Wonder if anyone hit the like thingy. Oh, I'll be dipped. 10 people hit the like thingy. Awesome. I don't know when I'm gonna get another long video out to you guys. Here in the winter, it's hard to get videos out to you guys. TLC accepted my friend request. Just let him know that we're live. Blake the Collector, the like thingy. That came from Old Bondo Billy. Except I tweaked it just a little, because I didn't want to exactly copy him. But if I wanted to exactly copy him, it'd be touch my like thingy. But I don't want to copy him completely, so it's the like thingy for me. Yeah, we all like to press random buttons. Until you press the wrong button and something happens. He didn't even know that I was live. I'm known in a couple of my classes by someone in my classes. I'm known as the one who has technical difficulties. So, yeah. I have a lot of technical difficulties, according to her. Blue boat. It did work. The link did work. Might not have worked for you because you were the one sending it, but the link does in fact work. Goes to my video. It's got 1, 2, 3 views. Perfect. Blueboat logged out and at work. Must have been because I was the one to post it. Yeah, most likely. It was probably just because you posted it and YouTube didn't want you to click on your own link. YouTube does that sometimes. No, correction. YouTube does that all the time. TLC. I only had to send TLC friend request on Discord to let him know that I was live. Unfinished project. Dart sport. What causes wind? 2. Where does it come from? 3. Where does it go? Good question. I'm not the one to ask. The TLC and the Craftsman. TLC. Who, what, when, what, why. Oh. When, where, why. The little heart thingy was in the way. I could only see part of it, so I had to kind of guess. Who, what, when, where, why. Finally got a video today to hit 3,000 views. Let's see where it's at now. It only took me a little while to hit 3,000 views on the video. It's at 3,200 right now. Blake the Collector. He showed up not too long ago. He was talking about how he misses his governor. Yeah. The 4,000 RPMs on the single cylinder Briggs. The basement is currently flooding. So everything's fine here. We're just gonna, block it out. It's not happening. We're gonna ignore it. TLC. Oh yeah. Haven't gotten a chance to getting it back together. Because, well, yeah, snow. It snowed here this morning there at TLC. Blue Boat, there is a Pepsi can behind you. Yeah, it took you a couple minutes to figure that out. Pepsi can. Among all the other collection here. Wow. Basement is really starting to flood. So I better not ignore it. Let me make sure nothing important is getting wet. Alright, I'm back. Look, TLC. Also, I wasn't with my girl. Unfortunately, I need to get her out of her house. Like the collector, if your basement is flooding, just ignore it. I mean, your desk sits a few feet high, so just ignore it. Pretty much. Blue Boat. He had to make sure no one was chatting behind his back. So he had to go up and make sure. It's not all that far behind. Heck, I could probably find it. A little bit of scrolling, but I'll find it. Still scrolling. I probably already went by it. Yeah, I went by it. I'm done looking for it. TLC just doing TLC things in the chat. TLC, I did give you a shout out here in this live stream. The 5 people that are watching. I think there was actually 6 or 7 that were watching when I put your link in. Trying to get you some subscribers. Like the collector. My God has 4 wheels and she sits in a garage. Oh yeah, stay away from the city ones. Blue boot. I'm going to head out. But for now, going to head out soon, but for now I'll stay. Also, it's flooding at my house too. We are in the same state. Yeah, it's really coming down here. Everyone, go subscribe to TLC. Bluebird just put his link in the chat again. See if anyone's subscribing to him. Everyone, go subscribe. Nobody's subscribing to him. Like the collector. If she can't run a tractor, I won't take her. I guess I have to make a video for TLC. Gotta get him subscribers. TLC. You're a Chevy guy. I'm not a Chevy guy, so. I used to just be a Dodge guy, but I don't mind the old Fords. 70s, 80s, and some 90s Fords. But I only like the 90s if they have the old 7.3 with the 5-speed manual in them. But other than that, I'm a Dodge guy. Alright, see you, Blue Boot. I think, yeah, we're just going to continue to ignore it. But the water is starting to come in my direction, and the drain is over there, but the water is coming over here. We're just gonna look away from it. Ignore it. Get something put between me and the water so I don't have to look at it. If it gets too deep, I'll just open the door and let it go back out there. Open the door and the water will be against the door. Alright, see you, Blake. Fellas and fellettes, Blake, you must watch Vice Grip Garage. Because I know I do. I know where that saying comes from when I see it. TLZ. Chevy has drive shaft problems. Ford has a lot of problems. If you can't park either next to a Dodge, both get second-hand electrical problems. Well, see, TLC, that's why you get a first gen, where very limited electrical problems. My dream truck is actually a first gen 12 valve with a 5-speed manual. Full-wheel drive. Can't beat them. My brother has a 99 2500 second gen with a 24 valve with a built automatic transmission. We'll just say he hauled some heavy things with that truck, and that transmission's still holding together. Blake the Collector. I watch VGG and Junkyard Digs. They're both good channels. Yeah, I'll watch a little bit of good grief. Speech difficulties. I watch a little bit of Junkyard Digs, but not a lot. But I'm watching every single one of the Vice Grip Garage. I'm actually still watching part of his last 2 videos. I didn't watch all of them yet. But we make it a point to watch his videos. TLC. See, I'm not biased about the trucks. They all suck at the end of the day. Yeah, they all have problems, but the old 80s Fords, they're not bad. Well, for example, I have a 86 F-150 sitting out in the shop. And that truck sat for about 3 weeks. I just went out, hooked the battery up. I didn't even hook the had the battery up because I ended up using the battery in the backhoe. Because we were having issues with that starter, so I put my battery in the backhoe to find out that that battery wasn't the issue. So I hooked the battery back up and fired her right up. Blake the Collector. I'm the opposite. I watch more Junkyard Digs than Vice Grip Garage. I watch Vice Grip Garage over any other channel, really. '86 dually with a 6.9 RDI. A 6.9 or a 7.3. We got 3 trucks with a 7.3 RDI with a 5-speed manual. Can't beat them. A 6.9 is basically a 7.3 RDI. Really not much difference. It's just a 80s version of a 7.3 basically. But we actually have all of our 7.3s are on the channel. I have 2 7.3 rollbacks, one with 56,000 original miles on it. The other, we have another 7.3 RDI with 5-speed manual rollback, and a 7.3 RDI with a 5-speed manual swap dump truck. The only problem, if I went out to start the dump truck, I'd probably have to tap the injection pump to get it running, but it'll fire up. Blake the Collector. As long as it's better than a 6.0, I'll take it. Now 6.0s, the newer version, the newer 6.0s aren't bad, but they hold up pretty good if you bulletproof them. But if you don't beat the crap out of them, they'll hold up. For a while anyhow. There's people getting 300,000-400,000 miles on them stock without any issues. TLC, you mean 6 slow or the milkshake? maker. We actually have a 7.3 Power Stroke sitting out in the shop. That thing hasn't ran for probably a couple months, and my brother put the battery in it, went out, fired it right up. Blake, maybe that's how my ice cream place makes their milkshakes. Blake, how's the water doing? It's doing just normal water things. You know it's bad when we actually had to take the concrete grinder and make a little trough for the water to go to the drain. But there's so much water running down, it's actually running out of the trough. I can see it running. There's that much water coming down that is getting down by the foundation. Apparently they have rock around the foundation. Okay, let's see. Crap, there's supposed to be a big winter storm heading in. Oh dear. That sounds awesome. TLC, if you don't want it, send it our way. If you can. Water is actually starting to get a little faster in my direction. It's actually following the cord. It's get the cord out of the water, you know. I don't need electrical shock here. Oh, fry the computer in a heartbeat. You know, because I'm not gonna unplug it. So that's fine. There, got it out of the water. Blake, we need it. Or well, I want it to plow some snow. Yeah, because really that's my only source of income right now. Is we need snow to make some money. TLC, I want it, but like a foot supposed to come down. I need to get my snow blower running now. TLC, put a snowplow on your lawnmower. You don't want a craftsman. Discount, you made it. Distant sound of a V6 engine slowly approaching. Winter, you always have something going on there. There's always something. We need that foot of snow, TLC. Like I said, if you don't actually want it, just send it our way. We'll gladly take it. But they're saying that we're supposed to have a rough winter, so I'm starting to see it. Temperatures are dropping now as we're heading into, well, now that we're in January, temperatures are dropping. Snow is showing up. January is usually mild, but February is usually when we get hammered. If we're gonna get a couple feet of snow, February is when it happens. It's been a couple years since we got a big snowstorm, but we need one. Blake the Collector, I don't think Ohio is. I wish, though. Oh, Blake, are you in? Is that where you're located? Are you in Ohio? Someone was telling me you were in PA. But distant thud, screeching brakes. IVE hit the ground too far. Winter has been squashed by a falling IVE. Oh no. That don't sound good, Winter. Winter, where are you located? AKA discount. I'm located in central Ohio. I wonder who would have told you I was in PA. Nobody told me that you were. Wow. Nobody told me that you were in PA. I just assumed. But I wasn't all that far off. I don't think Boner Billy is gonna make it in. At least he didn't see my comment yet. He didn't see my comment. Winter VW. John Deere Farming 1837. John Deere, do you farm in Ohio? Who are you talking about? If you're asking me, I don't. Ohio is a couple hours away from me, so. Oh, West Virginia. So I'll try and help him. Oh, nice, Blake. Help him out when you can. Discount. I do remember Joey saying something about you in Virginia. West Virginia. I remember now. Kinda forgot that you were in West Virginia. Can't remember who's who anymore. I never could. Yeah, don't look like Blake. Water update. It is still coming my direction. How many times do I gotta tell you? I'm ignoring it for now. Maybe I should just go out and get some motor oil. Lay that down on the concrete. That'll kind of guide it back to its position. Wonder how much battery the GoPro has. Oh, we're in the red. Sweet. TLC. Cable is stuck on the lawn blower. Wow, lawn blower. I don't know where I got that from. Cable is stuck on the snowblower. Sounds like you got your TLC. Sounds like you got a video. Got a video to make of that snowblower. TLC, you gotta get some more videos out. Warning, if the live stream shuts down, actually if I get on the back side, let me see how much battery. Okay, the live stream is gonna shut down any second now. So, just to let you know, if the live stream shuts down, that's gonna be it for tonight. So probably I'd like to do a live stream every night, but I'll do a live stream when I can do a live stream or feel like doing a live stream. So stay tuned for the next one. I have no idea. There's any second now this GoPro is gonna shut down, so that's awesome. We've been on for 88 minutes, so that's pretty good. Distant turbocharged Hellcat. Turbocharged. That's different. Normally they're all Blake. Winter is it TLC's Craftsman. I saw a lawnmower for sale with a V8 one. This is a different one than the one yesterday. But they got a regular old vehicle differential in the rear end. Differential in the rear end. But they got a regular vehicle differential and regular vehicle transmission bolted up to a V8. Tell you what, they gave that thing throttle and the thing almost flipped upside down. She almost rolled over when they gave her throttle. Ttc, you can shorten my name if you feel like it. Yeah, I know. I just call you Blake the Collector, but sometimes I call you Blake, sometimes I call you your full name. But any second now we're gonna shut down. We used a full GoPro battery during this live stream, so that's perfect. So I'm gonna say it now before it shuts down. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. We'll see you in the next one, because any second now it's shutting down. We're probably at like 2%. Let's look. Okay, we're at 4%. Just a little higher than I was expecting. But everyone's bailing. But I probably just I probably ought to just shut it down before the battery goes dead, because I don't need it to erase setting again. So please like, subscribe.